So you can see here, Ricky gets a hold of my lapel and my left hand. Often when they get the lapel, I like to get this like grip behind their tricep because it makes it a lot easier to pull their elbow out for the triangle. So I set my left foot to the hip here, and now my right hand is starting to look for the cross collar grip. I have the left foot on the hip here. I'm going to look to get this right foot in the bicep. Here he's holding my ankle, so now I'm just going to use my left foot on the hip to elevate my hip, and that'll allow me to shoot my right leg over top for the triangle right there. Boom. And also when you go for that triangle from the collar sleeve or collar tricep, you get good posture control as well, so it's easy to finish. So I finish with the arm bar. Same thing, I'm doing the tricep grip again here. I'm looking for a second sleeve. I'm using my legs here with either like butterfly hooks or a foot on the shin to kind of maintain distance to help set the foot on the hip. So there again, you get a better angle at I set the foot on the hip. So he tries to posture a lot and loop his arm out, and then he drops into like this one knee up position. And this makes it harder to go for that triangle omoplata because he's protecting it, but also it makes it easier to set the De La Riva hook. So there I go to set the De La Riva hook. I have the collar grip and I've switched to the ankle. Now I have this really deep De La Riva hook. Often when you threaten the collar sleeve omoplata triangle, it's a lot easier to set a really strong De La Riva hook because they're defending so hard on the omoplata by keeping their elbow knee tight that they set the hook good. So now I get the strong hook. So here I was starting to go for a bolo, but I just kind of felt the angle was off. So this is a very easy transition to a sweep that's good to use, especially if you don't like to do the actual bolo a lot. You just switch to this cross pant grip and you just come up really quick here and go for the finish. All right, so we're going grip fighting again. I'm looking for the lapel. Again, he comes in for that lapel grip and I just catch the tricep here. There, I snake that foot on the bicep. He drops his knee. He gets his leg really close, which makes it hard to set this De La Riva hook. So here I like to use this right knee shield to create separation, as well as pushing with the palm or with my collar grip here into his neck allows me to set some distance. And then now, depending on how he responds, my left leg can either go to a De La Riva hook, or in this case, he has his knee open, so my leg's going to come inside more to a keymaster hook position, right? So if this guy's right foot is turned inward more, then my leg could have gone outside to chase the De La Riva hook. But since this right foot was pointed outward more, it's hard to chase that De La Riva hook, so I get this inside position. From here, I have this, and if you watch my crossguard video, it's the same kind of series I did from crossguard, where I try to use that far leg to get the butterfly hook there, and then it makes it really easy so that when I switch back center underneath, that I can forward bump him here. So when I forward bump him, there's a few different options you can go for from here. You're going to see them throughout the video of what I do. So here, I would like to go for the ankle lock maybe, but I felt like his knee was a little bit close. It was hard to get to. So instead, I just feed that foot to my right hand grip. And then now I start kind of getting this X hook position and grab the hip. From here, I can elevate him almost over my head with these hooks, and that's going to force him to post his hand on the floor. And then now it's really easy to kind of push him out and go for the back here. Here, I start to go for a crab ride there, and I would go for another crab roll, but the way he responds just kind of exposes me coming up on top. So that's one of the big things when you do crab ride is you have to just come up. A lot of times people want the really pretty back take finish with the twister hook or like the crab roll, but a lot of times you just need to come up on top. And if you don't threaten that enough, guys won't give you the response to do the crab roll. Okay, so we're grip fighting again. This time, Ricky's keeping his right arm hidden more, so now I go for a lapel with the left hand, and my right hand already has this sleeve grip. So I fall back to a lasso with the left foot to kind of create space. My right leg is kind of lassoed as well. I'm looking for double sleeve, so now I set double sleeve. I push his hip out to create some distance. I get a strong De La Riva hook here. There, I probably would have looked for the backwards off balance sweep or an overhead sweep if you've seen my double sleeve stuff before, but he drops to one knee up, so I kind of feel like it's easy to go for a single leg guard here. Notice how deep I get. I go like elbow deep behind the knee here to get a really good grip on the single leg. So here he kind of tries to pull away. Let me rewind that just a little bit. Right, when I go for the sit-up guard here, he tries to pull away as I go for that sleeve, which makes it hard to grip. But this makes it way easier to just come up into the single leg. And this is a great thing. Anytime you do a single leg guard sweep, as soon as you come up, you can go straight into this folding pass. So notice I kind of catch his leg to the side, which is pretty easy when you have that single leg grip. And now I kind of drive my chest. You can't see it, but I'm trying to drive my chest towards his chest, and he's trying to frame here. And it makes it super heavy on his leg, so he can't open up. It's like closing a book. Right? And then from here, I kind of adjust depending on how they respond. In this case, I end up coming up to a crossface, and I finished him mount there.